Cool. Okay, so today, or I guess tonight, only by popular demand, I've decided to make a beginner's guide or like a starter's guide for beginners. Or I guess you'll call it a beginner's guide to success. So rather if you're, a veteran or somebody who's just starting, just downloaded the game a week ago, everybody has opportunity to become really good. Now, first off, I'll start by saying, some of the older people who've been playing for quite some time do have the ability or did have the chances to get a lot of the older stuff back in the day. So, prime example, some previous events gave you some event monsters like, like Pink Bean and like Zakum and Magnus and whatnot. But there's also current events now. They have people, like you see people getting the event monsters left and right. So just because you don't have the latest and greatest, or just because you don't have, all of the older monsters, doesn't mean that you're bad, doesn't mean that you're new. Everybody's different, So where should I start? Let's go over, because normally I kind of jot stuff down. I have like a list. I'm kind of just freeballing everything at the moment. So as a beginner, I guess I'll do this as if I'm talking to somebody who's new. So first thing, for those who don't know, things to consider. Your top row, everything up here is here for a reason. Use it to your best abilities. Now, when I say that, friend points, for example, if you're ever low on monsters for fusion or to boost a monster, when you have friends, they give you friend points, or some give you friend points. And also, if you keep a good leader out and people use them, even random people, like say for instance, say you go to do a board and you pick, let's just say, I'll pick this one real quick, if it'll go. You see how that person, so if I were to pick him and actually use him, he'll get the 20 points, you see. So that's also a good thing also. But if you don't have a good monster, then it's okay. That's only one way to get friend points also. And even times like this, like when you need cubes, when you got 2,000 friend points, you can get 10 blue cubes. You don't get the greatest stuff, but it's better than nothing, trust me. So that's pretty cool. Everybody knows you need energy for everything, so make sure you keep energy loaded. If you run out of energy, it's okay. There's a thing that you could do if you have friends. Add people. It's okay. If you don't know how to add people, you can click on what I did. You go to your friends and it shows your request. Those are people who've added you. Add people. Like, even if you don't know them, it's okay. Add them, because they give you 50 people total who you can be friends with. Now, if you want to go above and beyond that and you want more friends, you can download Google Plus and make a Google Plus account. We also have a Monster Squad community. You can join the community and add people on there. So once you add someone to your once you add someone to your Google Plus or your circles, or they add you back, they'll populate on your social list. And as you can see, the cap is a lot greater. I'm not sure what the cap is so far, but I got 141, but it's a lot greater than 50, So, and then if you ever needed to find someone specific, like say you're looking through and you see, oh, well, I need a friend who has this, jot down his name. You could jot down what POPULAT, go to find, I forgot what his name was already. PUP, what is it? PUPLAT, POPULAT. POPULAT. LAT. Hit done. That's not gonna do it at first. You gotta hit find again, and wow, there it goes. Then you would just hit the add, and they would add him. If you had the room, then they would add. But if not, yeah. And obviously he would have to accept you. But you can also see what type of monsters he also has, and go from there. Okay. Another thing, if you could, to help you gain energy. I have to stop hitting that. To also help you gain some energy, you can go back to your friends. You can link your Facebook account. If you don't know how to link your Facebook account, I made a video on it a very long time ago. I still have it, but again, I can show you real quick. You will hit your settings button in the corner, and right there, it should give you an option to connect your Facebook and your Google Plus. Where you can connect them, and that'll give you ways to add energy. Now, when I say that, you have to link your Facebook account first. So after your Facebook account is linked, you go on to your friends list. And actually, don't go to your friends. You go on your friends list, but not this list. You go down here to where it says invite. And you can physically type in and invite people. But to get more energy, go back. You would go to Facebook. And see, it's going to connect to your Facebook. And any minute now. Come on, boom, see? So it'll tell you what items you have. You can only invite up to 100 people a month, but the cool thing about it is everyone you add gives you 10 energy. So if you think 10 people times 100 invite, that's 1,000 energy right there. I have to stop doing that, Jesus. Now the cool thing about it, every so often, or at least once a month, there's something called ×2 for invite. That means for every invite you get, instead of giving you 10 energy, it's going to give you 20. So yeah, so instead of, now you still can only do a maximum of 100 invites, but instead of your usual, 1,000 energy total, since it's ×2 and 20, it'll be 2,000 energy. And who doesn't want 2,000 energy? Hell, at one point in time, I had saved up almost 10,000. I think I had got right around 7,000 or 8,000 energy, but of course I blew it all in one day. Long story short. So yeah, so that's your energy. Gold, if you have problem with gold, also get back to energy. You can also get energy daily. You can battle 5 times at the arena, or just go into the store, open the cube, and that'll do the exact same thing. They give you, that's an extra 40 energy a day if you don't feel like waiting. And I guess the last way to also buy energy, you can purchase energy by going to the store and using gems. And as you can see, 10 gems 40, 20 gems 80, and 30 gems 120. And even if your max is only 69 or whatever, you can still go over. Now, you can't regenerate over the energy, but if it's under 69, it'll regenerate. But anything over 69, I was going to keep saying max, you can always add to it. So that's that. Now, gold can be earned or purchased several ways. You can do certain quests like these, explore, go to any island 7 times, it'll give you it. Boost monsters will give you gold. Also, when you do Sky Tower, after you beat a board on Sky Tower, it gives you a little more gold also. And then if you go to Arena, I think Arena gives you gold. I'm not sure. It could possibly, but I doubt it. I don't play Arena too much anymore. And also quests give you gold. And you can look out for certain quests, like certain islands. Like, I think tonight, is it open yet? No. You can wait until Treasure Island is open, and that gives you gold also. And finally, if you still need more gold through all of that, you can also use gems to purchase gold, which I almost highly never recommend you doing because it's beyond not worth it. And another way you could go, how I get a majority of my gold, is via raid. You can go on raid. I think people have confirmed that Beauty of the Beast gives you the most, but so far, not everybody can beat Beauty of the Beast. I particularly farm Ruin Village every day, all day, and that gives me plenty of gold. So I do that because it's not that hard to beat at all. I can do auto the whole thing, but not everybody's me. But yeah, either way, it's not that hard. And to me, it gives me plenty of gold. So as you can see, I'm up to almost 16 mil. So yeah. Now that we've talked about that, Let's talk about gyms. Gyms run the world, rule the world. Gyms in this game is like real money, in ours. If you, in our world, if you want something, gyms will get it no matter what. You need gyms to buy things from the mystery box. You need, obviously, you need gyms for gold. You need gyms for energy. You need gyms for cubes. It's just gyms. Gyms are everywhere, and you need it. You can get some gyms by doing some stuff. Like if you send 5 friend points, it'll give you 1 gym. Then their weekly events, they give you 20. If you boost up 30 monsters that aren't material monsters, they give you gyms. These are like lifelong gyms that you could, events that you could do when you complete a certain thing. Those will give you gyms. And then sometimes events will give you gyms. Like the current ones right now, I don't have it, but sometimes it also give you gyms. Okay. Another way to get gyms, I guess the most popular way without physically, purchasing gyms, is when you boost a monster to level 30. Now here's the thing. You can boost a monster to level 30 one time and they'll give you gems. Depending on the star will range your gems. If I'm not mistaken, if you raise a level 6 star to 30, it'll give you like 15 gems. Or it'll give you like 15 gems. If you raise a 5-star, it'll give you like 10 gems. A 4-star is like 7. I don't know. It's somewhere down the line, but obviously, that was how you get gems. Also, the trick is, or what most people know, to double your profit. There's also events called ×2 for level 30. So what that means is when you boost a monster one time to level 30 that you haven't already boosted to level 30, instead of getting your normal 15 gems, you'll get 30 gems. Now you may think, okay, well that's not that much. If you think about it, 3 monsters boosted to level 30 if they're 6-star, that's 90 gems right there. So that's a lot. So would you take rather 90 gems or 45 gems? Because technically 3 monsters at 15 will give you 45. I'm sure everybody wants 90. That's damn near 100 gems just to get 3 monsters up to level 60. Now another trick is not only when you level 6-star monsters on ×2 gem for 30, also when you boost up 5-star monsters, they'll also give you 30 gems. I don't know how they calculate it up, but also 5-star monsters also give you 30 gems, as well as 6-star monsters. So what people do is they'll boost their monsters up to level 29 and wait until ×2 gem comes up, and then just boost them one level, and now you got 30 gems, So that's probably the most or the main way people farm gems. So I've discussed friend points, I've discussed energy, gold, and gems. So now that you know how to get the currency through the game, let's talk about, I guess we can talk about monsters a little bit. How to get certain monsters. Most people don't know that some of the most important monsters you actually can get through story mode. Of course, we have events that you can get monsters, but some of the most important monsters you can get through story mode. Now, normally what I tell people, even as a beginner, go as far as you can, So if you beat Spire Island, now most people would try to go from normal to hard to hell. I'm not telling you to go through every single one and go normal, hard, hell. What you can do is go beat a board on normal and then jump over to Lake Island. After you beat Lake Island on normal, jump over the desert. Just beat everything on normal as far as you can go. So once you got all those on normal, then go back to the beginning and then do that one on hard, and then do it on hard, and then try to do hell if you can. Because the only thing that changes then from hard to hell or normal to hard to hell is your monsters typically do a little bit less damage. The enemy has double or triple more of the health or HP, and they do a lot more damage to you. So obviously they're a lot more tankier, I guess is what you can call it. That's one thing that you have to look out for. And not everybody's team is suited to handle, a monster with 3 times the actual health, So just beat everything on normal as far as you can, for starters. Now, what some people don't know, that some of the best monsters you can actually get in story mode, you can obtain via normal, hell, and hard mode. So say if you go to Lake Island, You see how, let's see, your standard, like normal, you got the pig thing, that fire thing, those little butterfly looking things, and then the rocks. But if you go to hard, come on. Is it, I think it's hell then. Is it hell? Okay, no, wrong board. I'm sorry. Desert Island. If you go to, and even see, like, I didn't even beat everything, but it doesn't matter. Normal, yeah, okay, let's see. See, all of those are like regular monsters. You see how Desert 11 and 12 are the blue thing and the fire thing, but once you go to hard mode, you see how 12 is not the fire thing anymore, but on normal 12 is the fire. That's one of the rare monsters that you can get, Charismu, which is extremely fucking good. When I say extremely good, yeah. So, and it's not that hard to get also. So you can farm monsters that way, just by beating certain boards on normal and then switching over to hard. Same thing with Moonlight. You see how, all of these are over here. But then once you go to hard, you see how Moonlight 11 is now the girl, but that's the Moonlight 11 on here. It's the green thing. Same scenario. So just try to go back and beating the islands on there. The same thing. Now, most people don't know how to farm. There's no special technique to farming. They're just doing the board over and over until it drops what you want, So there's no secret to it. Now, there are things that you could purchase with gems in your miscellaneous tab that can help with the experience boosting, but there's a drop boost that you can also get. I don't recommend it on a daily basis, but if you absolutely have to farm something in particular, I'd recommend, then you could use it and maybe it'll help you. But again, it's not a super need. It's only for those when you're seriously trying to use or farm a certain monster or whatever. Because I haven't noticed a major difference, but some people say that they work really well. But be advised that items like that don't necessarily work on certain boards. Like, it won't work on event islands like Happy Halloween, or it won't work on Deep Island. I believe that it says it works sometimes on Hunter's Folly and K9 Kingdom. I haven't verified it yet, but I just know for a fact they won't work on that one or this one. So don't expect to use it and it'll work on it, because it won't. All right. Now that we're on the topic of monsters. To have monsters, you obviously need inventory space. Anytime you get the option or you have the available gems to purchase inventory space, it's 18 gems for 12 monsters. We used to have an event a long time ago where these went on sale. I forget the price, but it was way lower and they gave you 12 slots. I don't know if that's ever coming back, but purchase slots. I mean, I'm not telling you to go out and buy 1,000 like I have. But trust me, the more monsters you have, you never know when you'll need them for any and everything. And it helps you when it comes to farming and just saving, because you don't have to worry about losing space for monsters. It's just, if you don't want to have every monster in the game, then don't shoot for a full inventory. But I like having a full inventory or a lot of space, so that way I can sit there and grab whatever I need to grab. And if I ever need to boost anything or just do whatever, I have the available, I have the available space and monsters to do whatever I want with them. So to me, I prefer as much space as I can possibly get, That's just me. Okay. If you don't know what training is just a spot where you go to boost your monsters, fuse your monsters, use magic stones to give them the stats down there, and to awaken them if they're level 30 already, then you could boost them up to the next level. I'm not going to go too much into that because, again, this is for starters, so you don't need to worry about awakening anytime soon. You just need to worry about building everything up and learning what to do. Another thing that some people don't know about, if you go over here to your settings, there's a notice and a Facebook page. People, when I tell you, use it. It's convenient. That's what it's for. It's there for you to help. So just go ahead and click on our Facebook page. It's okay. It's the Monster Squad's Facebook page. You need to know this stuff, because when events come up, or when things happen and you don't know what's going on, or why is everybody playing all of a sudden, or why is everybody posting this and doing that, because they probably went on the Monster Squad page and saw what kind of update that they have. So like now you see how it says the events that are coming up, and it shows you the dates. So you see Monday, you got ×2 cube drop. Tuesday, half energy for Sky Island. So like Wednesday, decreased boost. Use those, Then they post this crappy stuff you don't necessarily need. But just go on and read through, because they tend to post some pretty good stuff from time to time. Helps people keep up to date, So if you haven't done it before, make sure you go in and like the Facebook page on your Facebook. And yeah, just scroll through and read some of this stuff, because some of this stuff is actually quite important, because it tells you about updates. Like I know we have a new pet system. It tells you about updates, and just to actually stay updated, with the game. So that's what I also recommend. If you want to go a little bit more in depth, like what the hell am I saying? If you want to go a little bit more in depth, there's a notice tab. You click on the notice tab. Now, if you're a new player, it's not going to allow you to do much, so you'd have to register and sign in on Nexon Mobile. But after you sign in, you can take you to the Monster Squad page. This tells you pretty much everything else that you would need to know, and it's pretty self-explanatory. Announcements, official announcement will be posted, general discussion, community, teams and strategies, ideas, future requests, have any problems, and support and help. The main page is under general discussion. You go to general discussion, that's where everybody is. Mostly everybody's pretty active there, and chances are if you have a question, somebody else has asked the same thing also. And if somebody hasn't, it's okay. Go on, make you a page, make you an account, and ask a question like, you see, what's the best method to grind on for Halloween Island? People have been complaining about, this memory hack. It's not a real hack, but it's when you play on Arena and your game kicks you out because of a suspected memory hack, So either way, that's a good place to go to. And you see how, it was posted, let's see, like this one was posted on the 16th, and people are commenting on it and vice versa. And you see certain items get certain responses or views. So just look through this. The pages go on forever. That's another good thing to keep you updated, so you can learn and see what else everybody else is talking about. So let's see. I talked through the stuff up top, the monsters. Magic stones are what you can use to boost your monsters who are already level 30, or even if they're not level 30, you can still use it to boost them, to give them a little extra kick. So you see like my Granubis, I got cooldown stones, steel stone, and destruction stone. I probably don't need to give him the destruction stone because he doesn't crit much, but I don't know why that's on there. But yeah, stones also help. You get stones by going to Sky Island. Now, everybody can't beat Sky Island. It's okay. Or every board on Sky Island. But start from the bottom and go up, because everybody had to do it at one point in time. Now, how that works is for everyone you beat for the first time, it'll give you another ticket. So you can technically keep going if you never lose. But once you lose, it takes away one ticket. If you win, you keep a ticket. If you lose, it takes away a ticket. Because your prize gives you a ticket. So technically you don't lose it. But after you've beaten a board for the first time, it's not going to give you any more tickets. So every time you play a board after it, your tickets go away. And then after your tickets are all gone, then you could rather purchase more tickets or just wait for them to refill like everything else does. And that's how you get your stones. That's what you use. They go all the way up from B stones to A stones, and even to S stones, some of the greatest stones in the game. So yeah, that's how you get them. I'm not going to discuss how to beat Sky Island because there are plenty of other videos on how to beat certain boards on Sky Island. But yeah, and if you're ever curious about a monster, feel free to tap on the index, because if you've seen it, it'll show up here, and you can use that, and it'll tell you all the evolutions, all the moves, So that one's also quite convenient. You could use it and you can separate it per type, which is really cool also. Let's see, friend points, Arena. I don't really play it as much, but I recommend Arena as much as even if you don't win all the time, just participating is really good, because when you participate, they still reward you. So even if you can't get within the top 100 or top 1,000, even in the top 3,000, it's okay. When you play over 51 rounds, you get 30 gems. That's a free 30 gems just for playing the game, over 51 times in 1 week. Plus, you have opportunity to win randomly, 1,000 energy, 100,000 gems, or yellow cube. So that's also quite cool. So don't worry about being the best and getting number one, but participating is still going to get you a reward. And then the same thing, kind of similar with Arena. You could do kind of the same thing, and it'll reward you, but they reward you a little bit differently. You see that one, over 101 wins or rounds will give you 125. So yeah, it's that's a lot more. So they look forward to people playing a lot more than usual. So yeah, just play it, because even if you don't win, you're not gonna win them all. You won't lose them all, but playing is better than not getting anything at all. So that's that. I think that is it. If you get plenty of gems to save up and you feel like blowing them on, mystery box, if you got a monster that you like or you want, feel free to get it, but so you can get the mystery box and you can buy stuff and you can get what you want. That's also a cool thing that you can do. Especially if you're a newer player, your chances of getting the monster you want earlier than later is pretty cool for you also, because newer players do get monsters draws than they would for a person who's been playing for quite some time. So I think I've covered the basis so far. Yeah, just play the story mode as far as you can. When events come out, play them for a little bit if you want to farm them. If not, do what you have to do. Use Experience Island to level up your monsters. Material Island and Magic Island are where you go to get monsters for fusion or to boost monsters, things like that. Treasure Island is where you can go to get gold, or you can purchase it. What else? I think that is it for now. If you guys feel like I missed anything, I have any other questions, let me know, So let me know down in the comments, and I'll be glad to add another video or add on to it, and I think that is it. If you guys have any questions, comments, concern, feel free to, again, let me know, and I will be glad to add more or answer your question. Shit, come on. Shit, oh my god. Shit, oh my god, this is terrible. Oh, but blue cube's okay. But yeah, so it has been real, people. This video is going on a half hour. If you sat back and watched the entire video, I appreciate it. If not, it's okay. If you learned something cool, if you didn't, I appreciate you for stopping by anyway. You guys rock. And there's that 20 energy. That's it. You guys have a pow. You guys have a good night or a good morning, whenever you guys choose to watch this, or a good day. Peace.